What's up? What's good? What's going on, Sagittarius? So let's take a look at day 2 and see what's going on with day 2 energy. Guys, this is going to be for your Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, as well as that 9th house placement. Very particular messages here on the Manjula Awakening for that 9th house collective, all right? But even with that being said, guys, these are general messages. So please just take the pieces that resonate for you and bless someone else with the rest. We got self-esteem on the board. We got, remember, for this situation, we have blessed. Guys, we pulled these cards on Sunday's video, the weekly preview. So if you would like to watch that and then come back and take a look at this, then I'll link that right up here. But the situation, or basically the theme for today, is blessed. You are blessed. It's like victory is yours. Success is good to go. But the challenge here is self-esteem. You have to believe that you have it. You know, you have to believe that you have what it takes in order to really overcome whatever obstacles and challenges are going to come up today. The lesson for today is success. It says, I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Meaning, like, at the end of the day, no matter what happens, I am successful because there's something that I grasp from this that is nurturing my soul. And as long as I showed up as compassionate and loving as the universe requested of me, then I am successful no matter what happens. And I feel like that's really what is on order today. But let's look and see. Spirit, what is the archetype that Sagittarius is meeting day 2 with here? Thank you, Spirit. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. This particular Knight of Pentacles, he's caught off guard, not because of anything that he's done, but because of this white mouse here that has ran by and spooked the shit out of their horse. So that is when this Knight of Pentacles has lost a hold of his pentacles. And don't forget that the Knight of Pentacles has taken a lot of time to plan something out. The Knight of Pentacles plans something, they rehearse it, and then they plan something, review it, rehearse it, and then they react it. So after all of this planning, all of this reviewing of all of the details, this Knight of Pentacles is still thrown off guard by something that is outside of their control. And that is the energy that Sagittarius is in on day 2. And it has something to do with some sort of vision, some sort of plan. With the Knight of Wands here at the bottom of the deck, this is telling me that you had a vision and you were beginning to take action on implementing this vision, but something could be thrown off in one way or another. But Spirit is saying victory won. That's the card here from the Apothecary. But we also have blessed for the overall theme. So whatever is throwing you off guard, it is a speed bump to serve as a purpose. You were moving too fast, and by moving too fast, you could have missed something very important that hadn't made it to its destination yet. So you're being told to slow down. But there's something about this slowdown that is a notch on your self-esteem. There's something about it that makes you feel like, damn, you're not good enough, you can't have it, or that makes you feel like you don't have what it takes to pull something off, is what I just heard. But I feel like it's quite the opposite here. And I just heard I don't know what I just heard, but anyways, there is success that is happening here for you. Just because it doesn't look the way you want it to look doesn't mean that it's not coming, Sag. So you have to begin to really, and this is Guardian Angel Michael. So this is Archangel Michael here on this card. So this is letting me know that, like, what it is that you're afraid to shine about on Tuesday, there's a level of protection around it that, like, there's really nothing that can destroy it. But you do have to be willing to listen to your intuition and have faith in the energy of being blessed. Okay, but let's move forward and see what's going on for day 2 for Sagittarius. How is this showing up for Sagittarius? What is the opportunity in this for Sagittarius? What is the challenge here for Sagittarius? And then what is the way through this? All right, let's see, Sag. All right, Sagittarius. Let's see. So we have the Star card, the Nine of Wands, the Emperor, and the Four of Pentacles. Uh-oh. The Ace of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. You're not going to be able to see everything, and I do apologize in advance for that, Sag. But let's see. So how this is showing up is the Star card. This is telling me, one, that I do feel like the Sagittarius is a blessing is happening for you, Sag. A blessing is happening for you, but I feel like that there's a hiccup in the vision. And because of this hiccup, I feel like that there's a sense of like this despair that's happening. Like, oh shit, I've done all of this for nothing and blase, blase, blase. But Spirit is really saying the opportunity here is the Nine of Wands. It's like, when I think about the Nine of Wands as an opportunity, that really does speak about resilient energy and really pushing forward. Seeing that, yes, I have been through some battles and I got some battle wounds, but because of those very same battles and because of those very same scars, I am able to look at situations with a higher perspective, and a perspective that I am able, that hopefully allows me to skate through with less wounds the next time I'm out on the battlefield, right? And that's the opportunity here. I feel like that it's really an opportunity for you to put your skills to use today. Because it's your opportunity to really show like, damn, you say and you preach and talk the good talk about looking on the brighter side. But today, on this day, it's really about putting to action, looking on the brighter side and not allowing small things to get you off path of success. Okay. Now, the challenge here is the Emperor. So that lets me know that there's really this rigid, stubborn-like energy that we're facing here. And I'll go back to the reading that I did I think it's about 4 days ago when you're watching this video. I have on a maroon shirt. I'll try to link it up right here. But it's like, that energy when you get vulnerable or you feel like you're put on the spot. How do you really shine in those moments? Do you show up? Do you tense up and get rigid and go into survival mode, self-defensive mode? Or are you now in this place where you're allowed to and be at oneness with the universe and allow this feedback to be constructive, no matter how someone else outside of you is intended, whatever their intention is, that's between them and God. You know what I'm saying? That's between them and their divine. But my people, my spirit team, let that shit find me, because I got a lesson to find out of it, right? No matter how it was delivered. So I'm going to find my lesson, and then I'm going to leave my spirit team to deal with you and your intentions, right? As hard as that may be, and I do see that it's hard for Sagittarius, especially on this day, with the Emperor being in the challenging position. That's letting me know that there may be this sense of rigid, stubborn-like energy. I told y'all, my little click is, I get very smart aleck and I get very defensive, and my favorite thing is I don't need you for shit, so I'm gonna keep on moving. You know what I'm saying? But that energy, it really does, like, let's be honest, that energy, it blocks out a lot of blessings, right? So it doesn't have to be exactly that, and don't judge me because I'm not judging you. But I feel like that is something along that lines that is going to present an obstacle or a challenge for you today. So just be aware of that so that you can really get the best outcome, especially with the Four of Pentacles being the way through this. Really assess what it is that you're holding on to. What is the value of what it is that you're holding on to? The value meaning, how is it serving the outcome that you desire to have? I don't feel like that you have to completely toss out your plan. I do feel like that you have to figure out how to incorporate a hiccup that is going to really put you, it's going to put you in a spot that you feel like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? It's a spot that you feel like that you took all precautions to avoid. But how can you incorporate this? But I don't feel like you have to completely throw out the plan is really what I'm hearing here, Sag. Spirit, can you please clarify the star card here for the Sagittarius collective? Guys, if you're still with me at 10 minutes in, I would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up down below. Help circulate these messages to other Sagittarians, but also just give your readers some feedback. All right, Spirit. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I don't feel like this Ace of Pentacles, this opportunity is complete. That pentacle that you feel like you're dropping because of this hiccup, I don't feel like that it's a complete loss. However, I do feel like that if you're able to incorporate what's going on due to this hiccup, I do feel like that it increases the value of the pentacle that you was already holding. Okay. So let's move forward. I do want to look at the Emperor energy. Spirit, why is the Emperor here for the challenge for Sagittarius on this day here? So we have the Five of Pentacles because there's this energy of feeling like someone is left out in control, or left out in control, left out in the cold and lost and at a loss of control. So it's like, how are you, when you feel like control is being taken from you, how do you begin to try to overcompensate? That's the challenge here on this day. There isn't overcompensating for when you feel like your power is taken. And it could have to do with the Two of Cups being in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. This is definitely disharmony within some sort of partnership. So whatever this disharmony is, it's making you feel like you're at a loss of control. Like you don't have, like either you're not being heard, like that you don't have a say-so in something. One of those two things. And because of that, there's this rigid like energy that could be taking place today. And Spirit is saying that it's, before you go to react to, just straight up react to it, slow down a second, converse with the universe and figure out the proper way to respond to this so that you don't have to throw this plan out that you have put a lot of energy into up until this point. Okay. Because I feel like victory and success is on order for you today, Sagittarius. But I also feel like that it's very critical of how you show up with the hiccup today. There's a major hiccup today. What's at the bottom of the deck? Yeah, the Two of Cups in the reverse with the King of Swords. Yeah, there's definitely a power play that happens today. There's some type of power play here that Spirit is wanting you to be well aware of and not allow it to throw you too far off or get you too far out of your too far off of your path. So I got quite a bit of self-care messages that wanted to show up. So there's definitely some reassessing. You have the right to change your mind. There's some reassessing to a plan based off of a hiccup, okay? And then we have security. True security comes from having a reserve of time, space, energy, personal power, and love. Make deposit in all of these accounts and you'll be a wealthy person indeed. And then we also have space. The quality of your life has more to do with what you remove from your life than what you add to it. Give yourself the gift of space today, Sagittarius. And then once again, Sagittarius, we also have success. So that is 3 indications of success on today. So Sagittarius, don't allow this hiccup to get you in this defeative mentality, feeling like being in this place of despair. Because I do feel like that success is coming on the back of this hiccup, okay? It says today is a really good day. You're in the flow. Problems are solved quickly and easily. Helpful people show up for you and unexpected gifts fall into your lap. So I'm actually going to use those as the closing message, Sagittarius. I hope that these offered you the guidance that you need. If these messages resonated, we would appreciate that thumbs up down below. And in all that we say and in all that we do moving forward, let's choose peace. Love and light, guys.